Hello and welcome back to Sim Airport, everyone. So as you can see in the title of this episode, this is the finale. This is the last episode. I know it's sad and I know it's unfortunate. This has been a lot of fun for me. It's been my first full series. We're at episode 32. And it's been a lot of fun doing this, and I really appreciate everyone who has been watching these videos and who has subscribed to my channel and has followed me throughout this entire series, with this being my first one. It feels really good to complete this thing. And it also saddens me because, it is complete. However, this is not going to be the last time that I play this game on YouTube. I will be playing it again, but I'm not going to play it again until they come out with another update. I have a feeling one is coming up soon. I haven't had a whole lot of time to research that yet, but I have seen that some things are coming. So we'll just have to wait and see when that happens. Now, as you can see right now, pause this real quick. So it said waiting to pick up 280, but it was actually a lot more than that. There was 430, but that's just because 150 people just got picked up. So that just goes to show you how many people are coming in and out of this airport right now. Currently, we're sitting at about 1,800, which really isn't that bad. I've seen it bigger. We're still currently at day 60. So all of the flights that we've added in on the last episode haven't taken effect yet. So we're still showing our bank balance here at 1.1 million of what we're making every day. But let's just go ahead and go through everything that we've done here. So we added in, we have our decorative area for our entrance. Our drop-off zone is here with our ticketing kiosk on the outside. And if they don't need to go to the ticketing kiosk, if they have baggage that needs to be checked, they can get their baggage checked here in ticketing. With all of our flight info displays, they come in through here, through security. And then if they don't want to wait in line there, they come on down further. They go through security. Security's doing really well. And then they come in. They go to where they need to go. Now we've got 3 different concourses in here. We have Concourse A, which is a smaller one. We have 6 gates. We have, smaller flights and stuff like that. Then we have Concourse B. And in this concourse, we have our 6 extra large gates, and we've got, all these people waiting in here. And then we have Concourse C and D. And here we have 8 extra large gates along with a ton of seating and a ton of open space and just a really, really gorgeous area. The restrooms are nice, the kiosks are nice. There's not a whole lot of passengers up here right now because if we look at our schedule, that's because there's nothing scheduled for the daytime. Everything is scheduled at night. And that's only because our airline interest, we don't really have anything for the daytime. We have nothing for the morning that needs to be done. We have one here, which is a Boeing 737, 140 people. Don't really feel like doing that. I really don't. I don't want to. And then, if we zoom out all the way, here's what it looks like completely zoomed out. So we've got a ton of runways in here. Yeah, it's probably a bit excessive. That would be my fault. That would be... Yeah, that's just a lot. It's just way too much. I'm telling you. After doing this episode or this series, I've definitely learned a lot about this game and what can be done, what can't be done. I'm definitely going to put a lot more thought into what I did on this time for the next one. You can see it goes small, medium, large. up here. You know, but that's just the nature of how it got expanded, you know. Started down here with the tiny stuff and then worked our way up and made it bigger. Now, the other thing that we've got in here is we've also got all of our baggage stuff that's taken care of. With that baggage, we have our baggage claim down here. Now, our baggage claim, we have 12 baggage claims, which is a decent amount for the amount of gates that we have. I mean, we have, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. We have 20 gates, and we have 12 baggage carousels. So that's a pretty good deal. You know, I mean, that's a good ratio. There's not always going to be 20 flights in here at the same time. So it works out. You know, and you can see our extravagant network of conveyor belts and everything else like that when it comes to this baggage hub. It's huge. It's enormous. You know, the baggage comes in through here. Hang on. That's not ticketing, that's security. So the baggage comes in from up here, comes all the way down, and I mean it comes all the way down, and then filters through the baggage hub, and then goes to its respectable areas, and then comes in and goes to its respectable baggage carousel. So there you have it. Now, one thing I do want to look at is, let's look at our daily cash flow. So, I mean, you can see from day 31, I mean, you know, we we were constantly spending money, but we had a lot of times, especially here toward the end, where we were making money every single day. You know, there was one day that we didn't, and that, I'm trying to think, that was probably the rest of the foundation that I did. I'm guessing that's probably what that was. Other than that, we're making money all around. Now, the other report that I want to look at is, let's look at our profit and loss. So our net total, $232,000 today so far is what we've made, which is awesome. I wanted to look at day 59. So we added all those extra ATMs in there, right? So if we look at retail, and where's it at? So ATM income, $13,000. So if you guys get a chance to earlier in the game, if I would have known that, I would have added that in a long time beforehand. So if you get a chance to add that ATM in there sooner rather than later, so you can get some of that money from that. I mean, that's going to be some good money that you can get in order to help build your airport, rather than having to wait for these flights to come in here. Let's see, runway fees, we made a lot of money from that. Terminal fees, ton of money from that. But it seems like, so retail, we're making about $40,000 right now, which is really good. That's a really good amount of money. Now, terminal fees and runway fees, that's obviously where you're going to get your money. But to help supplement some of that money while you're waiting for those flights, get that retail stuff put in there. Now, I've looked at that. Transit capacity, well, as you can see, we're, you know, well over the capacity of what can be done here. And it looks like our peak time is 4:15 p.m. at 1,400 people that come in here. Currently, right now, we've got 1,600 people in here. So what I'm going to be curious to see is how many people are going to be in this airport at that time of 4:15, or what time was that? Totally forgot already. So yeah, 4:15, 14:14 is what's going to be in here. So I'm really curious to see, with that 1,400 people that come in here in about 15 or 45 minutes, is what's that going to look like all around? Like, how many people can we actually get into this airport? So far, I've seen my number get up to about 5,000, and I think that's about the time that we're getting up to right now. Or maybe not. You know, we'll just have to wait and see what happens real quick with that. Now, I know that our transit capacity will not be able to handle all of that. However, we do have, I mean, there's a ton of people that just arrived down there. I'm sure we're going to have some light rail coming in here. Let's see, currently up to 1,500. Light rail just dropped a bunch of people off too. So we've got some light rail coming in again. You know, up to 1,700. Yeah, this is kind of boring for the final episode, but I'm just interested to see how many people come in here, and right now doesn't seem to be a whole lot. So, yeah, I mean, that's, this has been probably one of the funnest games that I've actually played in a long time. It really has been. I mean, I know it looks a little, 2D. I mean, it's 2D-ish, and there's not a whole lot going on with it, but it was still a lot of fun to be able to build up your own airport and manage it and take care of all the issues and the problems that were coming up. And I think we handled it pretty well. So I'm actually going to leave it there. So I want to thank everyone who has joined me at the beginning of this. If you joined me in the middle, thank you. I appreciate you joining me throughout the rest of this series. If you're just now watching this, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Watch the full series, and we've got a lot more in store for you. Airport CEO hopefully will be out by the end of the month. They keep saying August 2017. So fingers crossed. I haven't seen any updates as of yet as I'm recording this video. So hopefully within the next week or two that will come out, and I will be able to get some information out to you and get some videos made and get that up here on this channel. It's going to be a lot of fun. Other than that, watch some of the other episodes that I have on this channel. I've got City Skylines going right now. There's some Prison Architect on there. I might end up starting some Factorio just because, something to fill in between the waiting of Airport CEO. So let's have some fun. Also, let me know if there's any other games that are kind of similar to this or anything else that you'd like to see me play that has to do with, building and stuff like that. And I'll look into it and I'll see what I can do. So thank you everyone for joining me. It's been so much fun. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.